My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of the 2012 Total Recall remake. And this is a movie that people seem to really despise, and I've never gotten it. I enjoy this movie. Is it as good as the original? Of course not, but it's still good in its own way. I do like the story here, and as a remake, I think it does a good job of making a few changes here and there to make this movie feel different. Like, the big one, of course, is that there is no Mars, but I'm kinda okay with that. Like, the original is this weird science fiction movie, while this movie feels more like a futuristic Bourne, and in that regard, I think it really works. I always talk about viewing the movie for what it is instead of what I want it to be. And yeah, I enjoyed that take. I also love the world building here, whether it's the fall, the elevator that goes through the core of the planet, or the gravity guns, or the evil robots. Those are some great additions to this movie, and it's brought to life so well by Lynn Wiseman. He really does do a solid job. The CGI isn't perfect. There are moments where it takes me out, but for the most part, it looks really great. It really does. Like, I love the look of this movie and how each environment is brought to life. The production design is also really impressive, and you've got yourself some damn solid action. There is an elevator chase where the elevators go up, down, and sideways, and I think this is just as exciting as it gets. Like, I love this moment. I also love the scene where he is at recall and the camera's bouncing around the room. That's really cool. Or when he drops down and he swings off the vent doors. That's great. I think the car chase scene is really fantastic. I especially love it when his vehicle drops. It just gets me to hold my breath every time. And the chase scene from apartment building to apartment building. So I think that makes for a very entertaining action movie. And then we get to the cast, and okay, this is where the movie kind of loses me. I love Colin Farrell. He's given some great performances, whether it's in Bruges, Saving Mr. Banks, what's the one? The Banshees of Inisherin. And I think he does a fine job here. His character is really confused, and he does that well. He has enough personality, but it's not a great performance. And then you've got Bokeem Woodbine as his friend, who I think does a good job. Everyone else in this movie, I don't really care for at all. Kate Beckinsale, I think, does a bad job. She's not really convincing. Jessica Biel, I think, is awful in this movie. And the two actresses look too similar to the point where it's kind of distracting, especially at the end of the movie. Bryan Cranston just has nothing to do. John Cho, he's fine, but he's in it for like a few minutes. And then Bill Nye, okay, like, spoiler alert, I love Bill Nye. He's completely wasted in this movie. The thing about his character in the original is that what made him memorable was the practical effects. And without that, you realize just how poorly developed he really is, and I really felt that here. My other issues with this movie is that the final battle kind of sucks. It's the least interesting action set piece. The script could have been better. They could have explored the characters in a more compelling manner. And sometimes there is too much editing. But I still enjoyed this movie for what it is. As a futuristic Bourne-like movie, I think it's very entertaining with some great visuals, some great action. It's not as good as the original, but it offers something else entirely, so I'll give the Total Recall remake a 7 out of 10. Okay, have you seen the 2012 Total Recall remake? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos soon, and Gavin, out.